So this is a some books I got from Trade Credit with mycomicshop.com. If you've not been to their website, it's a great website. Lone Star Comics, it's based out of Texas. They have a website, mycomicshop.com. I sell a lot of books through them. I buy a lot of books or trade. I use trade credit for the things I sell to acquire a lot of the books that I get. As you can see, packaging, very good packaging. They use packing peanuts. I am not a fan of packing peanuts, but it is good packing material for comics. So they bundle all the comic books in a bundle like this, put it inside a box with packing peanuts, and then what you're going to see here is these are three CGC graded books, and they have their own little mailer they use they're fantastic. Like I save these, I use these to ship books out that I sell or send out for trade. We'll go through those a little later. I'll kind of show you how they work, but they're awesome. And you can see on top there, this is it's an oversized magazine size book, so it's very well protected with bag and board. It's double boarded, but then it's just attached. They rubber band it to the top of that stack so it stays secure in shipping. I have never gotten damaged books from mycomicshop.com ever. They always come in excellent shape. Shipping's very fast. And again, overall, I can't say enough about them as a company. They're also very good. Their grading is conservative, so it's nice if you're buying a book from them and it says it's a 5.0. In high probability, if you just take it straight away, send it to CGC, you're going to get probably a 5.5 or a 6.0. You're never going to send something that they say is a 5.0 and get a 4 or a 4.5. They're just very conservative, so it's always a good value. So this is the first book you can see here. This is a European version. I think this is issue 201. So it's a series that they ran, but this is Incredible Hulk 182 basically. Interior in most of these books is black and white, as you can see here. A little bit of tanning on the edges of the pages, but it's a really cool oversized version from the UK format of Incredible Hulk 182. And it's about 7.5 wide by a little over 11 inches tall. So it's actually just a hair bigger than a magazine board can hold. But cool book, really a cool book. And like I've said before in the past on other videos, I'm a big X-Men fan, so I do like to collect some of the variations and some of the other oddball one-off type books like that are just in line with the X-Men or key X-Men first appearances. So before we go through this next group of books, I did want to go through just a quick overview, like I said, of my comic shop, the website. Again, not an advertisement that they're paying for, just I love the website. So this is the kind of the main screen. I'm not logged in right now, so you just can see generic data, but it's got new releases, um, new listings. You can just scroll down. You can click on the letter if you want to search by the letter. You can look at books that are just releasing in the next release window. Again, it's got tons of tools. The search option here, you can go through and search. You can just look at new listings here, and it shows you everything that's been listed, consigned or by them. You can also like drill in a little farther if you see a book. Oh, I like this Superman 13. Click on it. It's going to take you to that specific book. Give you the details of the book itself, and then you can actually click and zoom in, and then even zoom in a little more and look at really fine, high detailed scans of the book, go through and see what's going on with it. You can see it shows the restoration, what's been done, the grade. Again, always every scan they have of any book over, I think over like $50, it's a high res scan. You can look at your consignments if you've consigned anything with them. You can also, if you want to set up consignment, this will be the place. You can see what's on sale. They do sell some comic supplies. I don't usually buy comic supplies from them, but they do have bags, boards, boxes, all that stuff. They also sell some comic art, so you can go through these different types of comic art, splash pages, covers, whatever. So we'll look at the splash pages they have. They only have a handful for sale, but again, you can look here, see the different ones they have. If you want to add it to your cart, you just add it to your cart, check out. can use trade credit on pretty much anything. As far as if you sell things to them, you can't, but trade credit itself, that's just like money. You can also use the search bar and search. Say you want to see Incredible Hulk 181. Type that in, hit enter or click the search button, and it pulls up this is every issue of Incredible Hulk 181 that they have. And again, you can just drill down by clicking on it, view the scans, shows you the book. You can do that zoom and drill in and get a high res scan. It also has the back scans of most of the books as well. And then lastly, there's some of these have best offers, so someone will take a best offer. If you're logged in, there'll be a little box here you can use to submit an offer. Just another option. If they're asking 1,000, you want to offer 850. You just submit 850 as an offer, and they'll have, I think, 2 days to respond. And you can change the theme, which is it's kind of silly but fun. There's a Santa Claus theme, the Avengers. You just click on. I mean, they have tons of different scenes and just layouts, and this will just be the layout every time you go to it. So yeah, there's probably 50 or 60 different themes, so put the theme you want. All right, so that's the website. Let's move on to what you actually came for and see some of the books that I picked up. So the first one up is an X-Men 9. It's 4.0 range, 3.5 range. I'm always picking up X-Men books all the time. I have every issue, so I always try and upgrade my copy. This is a decent one. Got a little bit of tainting on the edge, but it's not something that's a deal breaker. It's a pretty sharp book overall. Feels nice. Early X-Men Avengers crossover. The next book up, Avengers 4. It's not the Avengers 4. This is actually the Golden Records reprint. The way to quickly identify this by cover is there's no price on the side here. It should say 12 cents if it's the original. This doesn't. It does have some tainting around the edge, but a very sharp book overall, other than the tainting. Very solid book. Avengers number 8. So this is the first Kang the Conqueror. This book's dropped a lot in value with the Jonathan Major stuff that's happened, but still, first Kang, still a early single digit Avengers book. So nice book to have. Again, it's about a 4.5. Next, we have the Avengers Wonder Man, or Avengers number 9, the first Wonder Man. You can see it's hard to tell in the camera, but it's got a subscription crease down the middle, and there's tape on the inside that kind of holds it together. So a little bit rough, but again, real good price on it, so I picked it up. Next book up is Avengers number 13. This is the first appearance of Count Nefaria. Again, nice cut, nice copy. It's solid, sharp, really glossy. You can see it does have a little cut in the corner. A couple pages split there, maybe 3/4 of an inch. But all right, this next book is not a key, but again, early Silver Age Avengers book. Presentation wise, it's really crisp and sharp, but just a nice early Avengers book. Nothing too special about it. Next book is a really nice Jack Kirby cover. It's taking some more prominence here lately. This is the first appearance of Ravonna Renslayer. She made quite a bit of an appearance in the Loki series. If you've watched the Loki series in the MCU, so pretty important character in that story, and that was the first appearance of her. Next up is Avengers 48. This is the first Dane Whitman as the Black Knight. Kit Harington plays Dane Whitman in Eternals. We'll see what happens with that in the MCU. Not sure where they're going. They're definitely all over the place with that, but again, outside of the MCU, still a great first appearance. It's also the first appearance of Aragorn, the winged steed, his horse. Okay, next book up is Detective Comics number 400. This is the first appearance of Man-Bat. It's also the first team up of Batgirl and Robin. It's in a backup story in the book. This is a nice Bronze Age book that's a key and affordable for Batman collectors. So definitely pick that one up if you get the opportunity. Okay, this is a pretty big key here. This is Batman 181. This is the first appearance of Poison Ivy. Really nice, clean, sharp copy. One of the big things with this book specifically is the pinup in the middle. A lot of these are missing the pinup. It's a Batman Robin pinup. And you can see here this book has the pinup in it. So kid didn't take this one out and put it on his wall. So that does help. Keeps away the green labels from CGC, but it also increases the value. This one also has the UK stamp. So this was actually sold in the UK at some point. You can see the 10D or 10 pence there. So again, great key, big book to have if you can get your hands on it. Next, we got another affordable key book here. This is the first appearance of Black Mask, Batman 386. Black Mask is a crime boss. He wore a mask made out of carved from the casket lid of his dead dad. So it's an interesting story. But again, another affordable key there. Now we'll get into the graded books. I can go through and show you. You can see how these cases pop open. They seal up really nice. They wrap the CGC book inside of them in bubble wrap, and then close this case around it. Again, these are super sturdy shippers for their books, and they're very nice. Like I said, I keep them. I use them when I'm shipping out CGC books and reuse them. They're nice if you're going to ship 4 or 5 books too. You put 4 or 5 books in them inside another box, and they are super secure. I did have some camera issues, so we'll just go through some pictures. All right, this first one is no real significance to for key or prominence, but this is Uncanny X-Men 176 in a CGC 9.8. I'm working to complete from issue 100 to the end of the run in CGC 9.8s, which is a massive undertaking, but I picked these up when I can get a good deal on them, and I got a real good deal on that book. I think I paid $36 for it. So it does have the old label, but still CGC 9.8 nonetheless. So that one's for the PC. The next book up is Amazing Fantasy 1. This is the first appearance of Anya Corazon. Her alter ego, Aranya, did make an appearance in the Madam Web movie. Very not good movie if you've seen it. I wish it was better, but Isabella Merced played the character in the movie. So if you have seen it, this character did make an appearance in the movie. Great character. I think there's some future to it, but the first shot they definitely dropped the ball. Again, nice key though, and I picked it up for a really good price, so definitely one worth adding to the collection. And last but not least, Ultimate Fallout number 4, the first printing. This is the first appearance of Miles Morales in a CGC 9.2. Not the ultimate desired 9.8 grade, but again, I got a super good price on this, so I was definitely willing to pull the trigger for a 9.2. Probably the most significant key comic book in the last 15 20 years. So this is definitely a book that if you get a hold of, hang on to. The price and value, this is definitely not going to be going down. It might have some fluctuation, but ultimately this is a book that every Spider-Man fan should own. So that'll wrap it up for this one, guys. Again, thanks for watching. I am working on the next video. It'll be another Heritage unboxing. Some books I got there. I got a CGC delivery coming today, so we'll be going through that as well. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.